I've started my family photography with Fujifilm X100, the first camera. That camera, it was a wedding present for me and my wife at that time. And from that moment I fell in love with Fujifilm X100 series, and now I want to tell you why I think X100V it is the best camera for family photography. Hi there, my name is Tudor Matescu and welcome to my channel. I want to share with you my story regarding Fujifilm X100V as a family camera, or better said Fujifilm X100 series as a family dedicated camera. I started my journey with Fujifilm X100 when I first got married. A part of my wedding photography, it was made with Fujifilm X100, the 4 series, of course not X100V. And that camera, it was amazing. The JPEGs from that camera, the simulation that you've got from that camera, they were looking extremely nice. But that camera didn't have good AF. This was the only problem that I had with that camera. But I've managed to use that camera for family photography at that time, even if at times I feel some frustration regarding the AF. So after years passed by, 2 years ago I bought X100F and I've used that camera for family photography too, and I was very satisfied with that camera. But I felt the JPEGs from that camera were a little contrasty as opposed to my X100 first cameras. So I was a bit disappointed, but you can tweak the JPEGs and you can obtain good family pictures. But it's very interesting how time is passing by. Now when I'm looking at the X100F files, I'm liking those contrasty punchy files, those, I don't know, maybe it is nostalgia, but this is why Fujifilm X100 series, it's shining, it's helping you to document your family photography life. And now I have X100V and I'm using X100V for over a year. Check my review regarding X100V. And I want to share with you why I think this X100V is extraordinary for family pictures and why I think it is the best family camera from Fujifilm, and why it is above all other Fujifilm X100 cameras for family photography. If you like content like this, please subscribe now to my channel, because I will post more gear tips and tricks about photography, street photography, family photography and so on. So let's get to the subject. Why I like X100V for family photography? First of all, it is very small and very compact and very light. It is easy to carry. It's very important to have a small camera that you can put in your jacket pocket or in a small bag. So it's extremely important to have a small camera that will help you do that, because being small and light, it means that you can take it with you everywhere. And now this is getting me to the next point, build quality. The build quality of this camera, it is fantastic. It is fantastic. It will be full weather sealed if you add a protecting UV filter when you will need it. Also it is dust sealed and so on. It's staying very well in the hand. It is feeling very premium in the hand, and having this good build quality, it will motivate you to get the camera and get shots of your family. It will not stay between you and your family, and this is another important aspect. It's helping you to interact with your family, it's helping you to have fun with your family because of this retro looking and because of this build quality. And the most important aspect, it is the image quality, the JPEG image quality. I really like to shoot this camera regarding the JPEGs. You will get extremely good JPEGs for family photography, so you don't have to edit the files. It's extremely important for family photography. You just want good pictures with good JPEGs, so you can share them with your friends, family and so on, so you can publish them, so you can print them, so you can store them. So this camera will help you get rid of the raw editing, and for family photography it is extremely important not to stay and edit raw files. So a huge key point, it's extremely important to have good JPEGs. Of course you can shoot JPEGs plus RAW, and if you miss the shot you can edit that RAW file, and after that you can delete the RAW files if you don't want to archive them for future use, who knows. But again, extraordinary JPEGs, and this is a huge deal for family photography. Another important aspect, it is the fact that it's weather sealed, how I've said. This means you can take this camera on holidays, on vacations, on small trips, on hikes, and so on. So you'll not worry about the camera being ruined regarding the weather conditions, because when you are making photography with your family and friends, you don't want to be worried about your camera. You want a camera that it's performing good AF, good weather sealing, good JPEGs. And this is taking me to the next key point regarding the AF. This camera has extremely good AF for kids, so you can get the shots when they are moving fast and so on. So good AF in all kinds of situations. You will not miss shots with this camera. Of course it's possible to miss some shots when you have extremely fast moving subjects, but again this is happening very rare. It's not that you will miss shots. No, you must know how to set it up and how to shoot in those scenarios. But I feel the AF, it is very good, and this is why, and this is the only reason that I want to use X100V or F, because also X100F, it's having very good AF for kids and family photography. This is the point where X100, the first camera, disappointed me. The image quality and the JPEGs from X100 were phenomenal. The filmish looking files, the filmish looking JPEGs straight from the camera, colors are unbeatable from my point of view regarding the Fujifilm X100, the first camera. Not the S, the first camera that has a CMOS sensor, not an X10 sensor. But the AF was lacking. And for family photography and kids photography, where the toddler doesn't have any patience and so on, you need a good camera with good AF. So this is the reason why I chose this camera. What I would like to see from Fujifilm is to see a new dedicated Fujifilm X100VI camera with the filming simulation that camera had. That camera was extraordinary regarding the JPEGs and also the RAW files. The RAW files had such a filmish curve to it. It was, I think, specially made to mimic film. So they changed that philosophy from X100S. Please be sure to search for original X100 JPEGs files and RAW files so you can see what I'm talking here. Another key point is the fact that this camera, it is non-intrusive for kids and parents, so you can take it with you in all the situations that you want. It will not interfere with you and your kids and other parents. It's a fun camera. The kids will look at this camera. Silver camera will help them be more attentive to your camera, and they will like the camera. And also, if the kids are a little bigger, you can give the camera to them and learn them to use a camera and learn them photography with this camera, because it is very light. So a bigger kid of course, can use it without dropping it, and they will start to love photography. Another extraordinarily important key point is the lens. The lens. This f2 lens will help you get portraits. So you can get family portraits with this lens, environmental portraits, intimacy portraits. And it's huge. You don't need another lens. Also, it has an amazing digital zoom that will help you get those 50mm shots. And also, it has the option to add some WCL adapter or TCL adapter, so you can make this camera a true 50mm lens or a 28mm lens field of view on a full frame. So extremely versatile if you want a very good camera for family. So in conclusion, in my point of view, this is the best camera for family photography. It is easy to carry, it is easy to take it with you, it will not stay between you and your kids and your family and your friends. It's not big. It's important not to have a big camera. A big camera, it will feel in your hand like a rock, and also it will make you be attentive not to drop it or not to hit someone with that camera. This is easy to maneuver, so it's extremely important. Put it on your table, put it on your neck, put it on your shoulder, take it, snap it, and so on. It's extremely versatile. You can take it with you on hikes, when you are going with the bikes, in all kinds of situations. It will deliver. It will deliver indoor, outdoor. It has a flash. It has extremely nice, beautiful profiles. Also, you have access to the Fujifilm recipes and so on. And the most important aspect, I think, are the JPEG files. Again, for family photography, you want good JPEG files right from the camera, and this camera, it's delivering those JPEG files, no questions asked. So I really think this is the best camera for family photography if you are feeling you'll be okay with just one lens. But if you want a camera with interchangeable lenses, then please be sure to subscribe to my channel, because I will talk about Fujifilm cameras with interchangeable lenses that are extremely good for family photography, and also you'll find out why you will want more lenses for family photography. Thank you for watching, and subscribe now to my channel. Leave me a comment and talk to you soon. Bye bye.